Hey guys, this is John Steffen, also known as Legend X at Legend X Studios. This is my first YouTube video for my new series called Making It Work. And in this YouTube series, I just want to give players an inside look of how I make a team, make it work, and use it competitively. And one of the core things I will be focusing on in this YouTube series is making an underused or kind of odd Pokemon work in a team and show players how they can make Pokemon they want work in a competitive setting. Um, so I will be playing VGC rules. Uh, the basic layout of this YouTube series will be basically the first day I'm gonna show you guys how I make the team and everything that's in the team, and then for 6 more days I'm gonna be doing 2 to 3 battles on Showdown to show you guys how I play with the team and the adjustments I make, and I'll be commentating the battle videos I have. So basically, the ideas I'll get for making these teams, I'll try and get them from viewers. I'd love comments on what people would like to see used, and hopefully I can make something you guys like. For this first week, I wanted to use something a bit odd that I don't really see used competitively, which is Mega Beedrill, as you guys can probably guess from the screen. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you how I made the Mega Beedrill team and what's on it, and the whole process I got through. So let's just get right to it. Alright, so usually I do this on paper, but since I'm trying to show you guys, I'm just going to do it in an Excel file. So this is basically the outline of... Whoops, wrong slide. This is basically the outline of how I make a team. I usually have the Pokemon, write down the weaknesses and resistances, and try and look at the team overall and how it works in each individual Pokemon. And then after I look through this, I go on to the Pokemon's moves and items and kind of choose from there. So let's start with here. So as you obviously saw, the first Pokemon I'm using is Mega Beedrill. Not beating. Beedrill. If I misspell a name, I'm sorry, I'm not perfect. So Mega Beedrill. So there are a variety of areas you can look at to look up weaknesses and resistances. I just have a Pokédex I bought from GameStop, kind of the paper book one. So for Beedrill, he is weak to... Let's see. He is weak to fire, flying, psychic, and rock, while resisting grass, fighting, poison, bug, and fairy. Although Beedrill, since being really frail, is something I'm probably not going to want to switch into. It's probably going to be a Pokemon I want to lead with, so that's something I keep in mind while I'm making this team. Okay, so when I write down the weaknesses, I put them over here, put the X marks, and yeah, kind of put together. It's fire, flying, psychic, rock. And over here, I'm going to change something quickly. Okay, make it easier to see. Okay, so you resist grass, poison. Where is fighting? There's fighting. Fighting, bug, and fairy. Alright, so with Mega Beedrill, usually what I do is I try and make it kind of core, where I can kind of have Pokemon that support each other, so I kind of just build off of the first Pokemon. Usually when you make a team, you usually just choose a random Pokemon you want or strategy you like, something like that. Let's see. So after that, I chose Aegislash. I'll just butcher the name. Okay, so I chose Aegislash because it gets wide guard, so it can give you support for Beedrill, and it also resists 3 of Beedrill's weaknesses, which is flying, psychic, and rock. So Aegislash is weak to fire, ground, ghost, and dark, while resisting normal, grass, ice. Okay, you kind of got the point. It's got a lot of resistance. For some of these I'm putting short abbreviations because I don't want to spell it all out. And fairy. Ugh. Okay, so yeah, so he resists a lot of things. So, okay, so he's also weak to fire, so that's something I need to be aware of. Okay, so fire's something I should probably work on next. Okay, he's weak to ground, ghost, and dark. And then we resist normal, grass, ice, fighting, poison. Aegislash is just a very good Pokemon to switch into all over the place. Psychic, bug, dragon, steel, and fairy. Okay, so after that I wanted something that could resist fire, because I have two Pokemon that are weak to fire. So I thought a dragon would be a good idea, and then also since Aegislash is weak to ground and Beedrill takes neutral damage to ground, I thought Hydreigon would be great. And again, I'm sorry if it annoys you I'm misspelling the names, because, you know, it's Pokemon and it's weird, so can't really spell everything right. Okay, so it's weak to ice, fighting, bug, dragon, fairy, and then resist fire, water, grass, electric, psychic, ghost, and dark. So this kind of resists a lot of things we're weak to. So let's put it in. Ice, fighting, dragon, fairy, and bug. Where's bug? Bug. Okay, and then we have a nope. Fire resistance, water resistance, grass. Grass is not gonna like this team. Electric, psychic, ghost, and dark. So as you can see, this team already with just 3 Pokemon already almost resist everything. So usually what I do at this point is I look at what my team cannot resist but is weak to. So let's see, I have no resistance for ground and I have no resistance for rock. So the next Pokemon that we do will probably want to make it so we resist ground or rock. So a good Pokemon that resists oh right, Hydreigon. I'm just gonna put ground in there because he has the ability of levitate, so he's not gonna get hit by ground moves. Okay, now we just have a rock weakness. Resistance. That's not right. Aegislash resist rock. Okay, that looks better. Okay, so we basically resist everything now. Okay. Alright, so after this, I thought that Mega Beedrill, he's really frail, and if he gets hit by something, he's probably gonna be knocked out really fast. So I thought a Follow Me Pokemon would be great. So I chose Clefairy because I've never actually used one. Usually when I make a team, I choose something I've never used before just to see what it does. Okay, so for Clefairy, he is weak to poison and steel. one of the reason I chose Clefairy is because of its ability, I believe it's called Friend Guard, which reduces damage allies take, which would be really nice with Mega Beedrill, making it to be able to survive moves better. Okay, so Clefairy also is resist fighting, bug, dragon, and dark. Okay, let me go over here and put it in. Poison, steel, resist dark, dragon, bug, and fighting. Okay, so after this, I noticed I only had one steel and poison resistance, which was Aegislash, and I wanted something more that would be able to resist at least steel, because steel is a really common move. Poison, not so much. Maybe if you see it on like a Venusaur. So another Pokemon I thought would be great was Rotom Wash. Okay, Rotom Wash is really nice because he has the levitate ability. He's only weak to grass, and he resists a variety of moves. He resists flying, water, ice, steel, and fire. And that basically supports these three Pokemon up in the lead by resisting fire for and flying for Beedrill, fire ground for Aegislash, and then he resists ice for Hydreigon. Okay, so then we put it over here. Grass and then flying, water, ice, steel, and fire. And then you guys basically get the point of how I do this. And it looks like my team's getting pretty good with resisting things, with only having all my Pokemon only having just one weakness in each area except for fire, which has two, which is okay because you can't really stop. Well, you can, but when making a team, sometimes you just have multiple weaknesses to one type, which is where you try and resist it multiple times. So right here I kind of have two resistances to combat the two weaknesses. Yeah, okay, so for the 6 Pokemon, I always seem to have an issue with choosing the 6 Pokemon because it's just the 6 Pokemon is just a Pokemon that is able to cover the rest of the 5 or cover something that the rest of the team is weak to, and usually I don't know what the team is really weak to until I test it. So usually I just throw something random in here until I figure out what I like. So I thought it'd be cool to try a Nido Queen. Okay, a Nido Queen. Let's see, I actually did not write this down, so Nido Queen is ground poison, so it's weak to ground, psychic, ice, I think that's all. And then it resists fighting, poison, fairy, let's see, it's weak to water. Oh wait, weak to water. See, is there anything else I missed? Ground, psychic. Okay, got everything. Okay, Nido Queen resist, electric, bug. We have another rock resistance, which is really good because rock is very common, especially with landers. And yeah, that looks it for resistances. So we just put it in here. Ground. Oops. thought something didn't look right. Okay. So I always count the ability as a resistance if the Pokemon like levitates, because it basically resists it unless it has Mold Breaker, and Mold Breaker isn't too common. Okay, so we have Ground, Psychic, Ice, and Water. Okay, and then we resist Fighting, Poison, Fairy, Electric, Bug, and Rock. Okay, so from the look of this, it looks like I have pretty good resistance across the board. We won't know some weaknesses until we actually do some battles. Okay, so right here, this is basically where we make the team. I want Beedrill Jolly because it has a base speed of 145, which is actually able to outspeed at Choice Scarf Adamant Landorus. It's gonna have the Mega Stone. I'm not gonna try and spell that item. Okay, and then Aegislash, it's going to be modest, just to maximize damage output. And then I thought it'd be interesting to try weakness policy. Aegislash with Shadow Ball, Flash Cannon, Wide Guard to support Beedrill, and King's Shield. Okay, so back to Beedrill. Never used one before, so I'm not sure about the moves. I obviously want Protect. Poison Jab and X Scissor would be good. And then right here, I could play with a gimmicky Beedrill by giving it Sword Stance, but I think Knockoff would be better. Okay. So as the EVs for Beedrill, since it's going to be Pokemon that's just trying to spread damage quickly, I'm going to give it 252 attack and speed and 4 in HP. So it gets the stat boost at level 50. Okay, Aegislash. So usually when I make a team, I'm really kind of lazy and I don't make very specific EV spreads until I test the team more, because I really don't know what the team wants to do unless I have an idea of what I'm going to do. For example, if I'm using a Mega Sceptile and I wanted it to outspeed a Choice Scarf Landorus and kill it within Bar Eyes, I could EV it specifically to outspeed the Landorus and then just give enough special attack investment to kill it and put the rest in HP. So Aegislash, you're going to have max special attack and HP, and then to speed creep any Aegislash that is modest and doesn't have any speed investment, I just put 4 in speed. Okay, next Pokemon was Hydreigon. This one I wanted to give, I actually don't remember the item, so I will have to come back to that. I think I'm going to make it Timid with Dark Pulse, Draco Meteor, and on a Nugget Bridge article I actually saw someone using Tailwind, so I thought it'd be interesting to use that. And then obviously Protect with EVing it to 52 speed, special attack with 4 in HP. Okay, Pokemon number 4, which was Rotom. Rotom, nothing really special. It's going to be bold, with a Citrus. It's going to have T-Bolt, which is short for Thunderbolt. We give it, totally misspelled that, T-Bolt. And then Hydro Pump. See, will Wisp to deal with physical type attackers, kind of slow them down. And Protect. Yeah, so it's kind of supportish, damage-like. Okay. I'm gonna give him 2 HP to kind of just make him last a little bit longer, while also giving him 2 special attack to make him hit a little bit harder, and 4 in special defense. Okay, now next Pokemon we have is the Clefairy. The fairy that will end the world. Okay, this Pokemon's gonna be sassy, right? I don't know if it's wrong, I'll change it later. Okay, we're gonna give it Eviolite because it's not fully evolved, and Eviolite increases the defense by 1.5 when the Pokemon's not fully evolved. Okay, we're gonna give it Follow Me. Follow Me. I always want an attacking move on a support Pokemon, so I'm giving it Moonblast. Encore. I just thought it might be interesting to try. I never seen a Clefairy use it before, and it might be able to really mess with a Kangaskhan. And then Helping Hand to help my Pokemon like Mega Beedrill just get 1-hit KOs, which would be really nice. Okay. EVs. We're gonna give it 252 defense and special defense because it has Eviolite, so this kind of just maximizes the effect, while also giving it 4 HP to make him super bulky. Okay. Next we're gonna give no, bad computer. Nidoqueen, which will be modest and have a life orb. Okay, for Nidoqueen, we're gonna give it Earth Power as a stab move. Sludge. I apparently can't spell. To Sludge Bomb to take out those fairies. We have Ice Beam to hit those ground type Pokemon, especially landers, just mess it up. And then Protect. Okay, and then an EV spread we're gonna have for it is let's try 2. Yeah, for now 2 HP Hippo. We're gonna make it a Hippo, and 252 special attack with 4 speed. Okay, let's see, and then Hydreigon. What item did you want to give it? What item to give Hydreigon? Got a Life Orb, Eviolite, Citrus, Mega Stone. You know what? Let's try a Focus Sash on Hydreigon, just to make it so I'm guaranteed to do something else if it ever gets hit by like a fairy move or a really strong fighting move. Well, alright guys, thanks for tuning in to my first video of making it work and making it work Beedrill, and this is the Mega Beedrill team we will be using, and I will see you guys tomorrow.